more. I'd like to start by just thanking Dawn and Mimi for allowing me to be here tonight and for the amazing work that they do with the Ride for a Wish Foundation. I'm going to do my best not to make you regret allowing me to be up here and speaking in front of your audience. So, here we go. I'd like to believe that we're all affected in some way or another by children that are afflicted with illness. I know it takes a special type of person to turn that concern for others into action. So please give yourself a round of applause as you're a part of a team that puts words into action. Speaking of actions, and I know Dawn's already given you guys a workout tonight, I'd like to continue your workout plan here. I'm going to need a little assistance from the audience, if you don't mind. If you would indulge me, please. Anybody that has children in this audience, please stand up. And for those of you still sitting down, I'm going to go ahead and say, for any of you that know somebody that has children, please stand up. The point I'm trying to illustrate here is that everybody in this room, in some way, shape, or form, has some affiliation or has some connection with a child, and that's going to be important in a few minutes, what I have to say to you. We're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about a subject that Don likes to talk about. My husband happens to think it's my favorite subject. It's money. And why not to spend it? That's my husband. If I told you a Coca-Cola, a Snickers candy bar, or Three Musketeers, I have one, a breakfast burrito from McDonald's, maybe a box of Cracker Jacks, a pack of gum, a cup of coffee, now a toll for the Midtown Tunnel, anything at the Dollar Tree. The one thing all of these things have in common, folks, is besides I'm a little bit hungry, they all cost around $1.25. There are plenty of things that fall within that price range, so let's go on, and I'm quite sure on my list it all includes food items. But anyway, tell me here, if you would, how many of you guys know in this last just 1 week that you've spent $1.25 or even wasted $1.25 on stuff that is just inconsequential? If I saw a show of hands, I would have to say probably most folks in the room would raise their hand and say they've wasted $1.25 in this last week. So we've established that we all know children and we all waste money, pretty much. I guess I should stop for just a second and tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Carri McQuerrey-Funk. Got the funk on there. I'm married to my handsome husband, Wally. He's in the audience. And I'm the proud mother of 4 kids. Tyler is 17. He's been busting your tables. Well, hopefully he's been earning his keep tonight. Alex is 10. Madison, she would be 8. And Ellie Grace is 5. So, why am I here talking to you guys tonight? I'm sure you probably caught on to the would-be part as I described in Madison's age. I'm sure, like most of you, there probably isn't any amount of money that could keep us from protecting our children. Is that so? There are some of you here tonight that are facing circumstances completely out of your control. I don't fall into that category. My daughter died a very preventable death. A death I could have prevented had I simply been educated on furniture safety in our home. As parents, we're bombarded with child safety warnings everywhere. Car seats, booster seats, electrical outlet covers, cabinet latches, doorknob shields, crib safety, fences around your pool, gates by your steps. I could go on and on. But I can tell you I never ever heard about furniture safety. It's a daily struggle for us because we could have prevented our daughter's death had we known. Much like everything in life, once you come to a place of knowing, then you have responsibility. And that responsibility means you need to act. So, for the price of this candy bar, or any of the other items I previously mentioned, you could prevent yourself, a family member, or a friend from having to walk in my shoes. So the question becomes, will you take the necessary precautions to do that? For $5, you get a pack of 4 furniture straps. If you do the math, and I did, it's $1.25 per strap. I'm hoping that some of you have already heard of furniture straps. They prevent furniture tip over. TVs and furniture tip over and they kill your children. They killed my daughter. Wherever there's children, the furniture ought to be strapped. Whether that's in a business, in a school, in a church nursery, in a hospital, in a daycare, in your house, your furniture ought to be strapped. Safety warnings for furniture and television tip-overs are not widespread. The warnings I previously mentioned you hear about all the time. I had been a mom for 11 years and I had never heard about furniture tip-over. The recent statistic is every 2 weeks, 1 child dies because a piece of furniture fell on them in the United States of America. That number doesn't sound big unless it's your child, or your neighbor's child, or your friend's child, or a member of your family. That number's big to me. 50,000 children a year hit the emergency room for furniture tip over. That all sounds pretty bad, right? 50,000 children. But there is some good news here. It's preventable. If you have kids, or you allow kids in your home, heed the warning I'm sharing with you tonight. Walk through your house. Take a good look at the furniture that you have in your home. Look at your TVs. Don't make the mistake of saying, my child doesn't climb. Let me tell you, that's the most annoying thing I've ever heard. And I hear it regularly. Your child climbs, folks. Your child climbs. Are there things that you place on top of dressers, on nightstands, bookshelves, that might encourage a child to climb? If the answer is yes, strap your furniture. As a matter of fact, strap it anyway. What can it hurt? It's $1.25. You can strap any type of furniture, dresser, hutches, bookcases, nightstands, and so on. The straps that are on the market today make it really easy to strap them. I tried them all, by the way. As soon as my daughter died, I ordered every single furniture strap on the market and tried it. The furniture straps that I promote on my website, which I don't sell, by the way, I just, point you to the place to buy them. They're easy. I can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Just saying. The straps are adjustable. They're reusable. They can be released from the wall and or the furniture in the event you want to move your furniture. You want to clean behind it? That's never my problem. I may just want to move it. I'm never trying to clean behind it. Just saying. If you're concerned about damaging your valuable furniture, the strap goes on the back of your furniture. You can't even see it. That's one of the other things that really annoys me when I talk about my story. People don't want to damage their furniture. I'd take a damaged dresser any day if I could have my daughter back. I'm going to close here. Let me just say I'm honored. I'm honored to be here, especially on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is important in our family. 2 children, one from the University of Alabama, one from Texas Children's Hospital, and their respective families are in our hearts this day. Our daughter, Madison, her heart valves were placed February 13th, 2008. I cannot imagine a better Valentine's Day gift for those families. My daughter is Madison Daly Funk. She was killed October 23rd, 2007. She was 2 years old. She climbed a dresser at nap time. It fell over. She died instantly. I would give anything to be able to rewind the clock. There are no redos. I'm going to say that again. There are no redos. And you should hear me when I say this. There are no redos. There's no chance to heed the safety warning after the fact, folks. Can't run to the store. Can't buy the straps and install them. As much as you beg and plead with God, and I did, to hear me and to grant me this one wish. Please, just grant me this one wish. Don't let my daughter be dead. It's too late then. There's no redos. There are a lot of no's. We have a lot of no's in our family. No last goodbyes. No last butterfly kisses. No last hugs. No last time to say I love you, Maddie. No last time to tell her how much we appreciate her brightening our lives every day. 757 days to be exact. That's how long she was alive. No chance for us to say I'm sorry. We didn't strap our furniture. I don't want to close on that note. I want you to know something. I am very comforted in knowing my daughter is in heaven. She's in heaven with our Lord Jesus Christ. She's not suffering in all of this at all. We're the ones that are suffering. She's in the perfect place. But it is my mission to make her proud, to share her message, Maddie's message, and help save the lives of innocent children. I will let you know in an effort to get our message out past our own core group of friends. It was on Madison's 5th birthday we started this. We do random acts of kindness. I'll tell you, Brian and Erica, they love to drive behind me whenever we're going through the toll, going to Outer Banks, because they know I pay for the person behind me every time I drive through the toll. So they always make sure they're right behind me. We do random acts of kindness in the town. We have cards we give out. And it says, this random act of kindness was done in loving memory of Madison Daly Funk. And we're honored to do that in her memory. And we're glad to get the message out so that folks will strap their furniture. You can help get Maddie's message out too tonight. I brought random act of kindness cards. They're on the table right outside the door. You're welcome to take as many as you'll use. For those of you that are in here that have small children, or any children, if you want furniture straps, I brought some of those with me too. Come see me. They're our Valentine's gift to you. You may have them. I want to thank you for listening to my story. I want to thank the co-release for allowing me this platform. I appreciate it so much. I'll leave you with this. You do not have to walk in my shoes. Please heed the safety warning. In true Ride for a Wish fashion, please ask yourself, if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? Thank you.